Mr. Heavyweight Boxing today.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Chris, the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mr. Boxing Today.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man, so Bryant Jennings went in there and collected unanimous decision against Dawekjo in an all-Philly shootout. It was a good fight, man, especially when they were on the inside. Both guys throwing double left hooks to the body, then followed with a left uppercut, right hooks to the body, right uppercuts. I mean, they were doubling, tripling up shots. Good, entertaining inside fight by both guys. I had Jennings winning the fight 6-3-1 as far as rounds. It was a 10-rounder, 7-3, 6-3-1, somewhere in there. I thought what separated Jennings in this fight was when he was not only using his jab on the outside, but he will follow it up with a right hand or he'll move out the way. When he was standing there just throwing single jabs, Joey was able to out-jab him, in my opinion, because he was able to slip Jennings' jab and then come back with his own jab, thus controlling the range and out-jabbing Jennings. But when Jennings started to use some movement with it, pull back a little bit, or throw the jab with the right hand to keep Joey at bay, he was controlling the fight. All right, but when they got on the inside, to me, it was evenly fought. Joey was, again, like I said, man, both guys working combinations with both hands. Good inside work by both guys. There were times in the fight where Joey wasn't doing much. He would just let Jennings get off, and that's when he was on the outside. I mean, it's hard to overcome 14-inch reach, man, when the guys can keep you on the outside effectively. And that's where I thought lulls in action were for him, and Jennings was out pointing him. But rather than that, man, it was a good battle. It was a good back-and-forth battle. Where do these guys go from here? Jennings, he has to fight one of these names on here, man. Now, these are the top 15 rankings of all 4 sanctioning bodies. I got this rankings off Fight News. I know sometimes Fight News can be like a week behind sometimes on rankings. So some of these sanctioning bodies rankings might be a little different. Like I said, Fight News may be like a week or 2 behind. But anyways, man, any one of these guys, I'd like to see him fight, man. Oscar Rivas, Ajay Caballero, Carlos Takam, Luis Ortiz, he says he wants a Luis Ortiz rematch. I've heard him say that before. Joseph Parker, Andy Ruiz are probably the top 2 candidates. I think a fight could be easily made, being that all 3 of these guys are promoted by Top Rank in some way. I know Ruiz is, and last I checked, Joseph Parker had like a little deal with Top Rank where he was co-promoted by Dawekjo and Top Rank. Either one of those 2 fights will be good fights, especially the Ruiz fight, especially if they fight an inside fight. Be a really good fight, man. Charles Martin's another guy I'd like to see him fight. Jarrell Big Baby Miller. I mean, anybody on this list, man, they're in these top 15s. Amir Mansour be another good fight I would like to see him fight in. Like I said, there's some Euro guys I wouldn't mind seeing him fight. Who do y'all want to see Bryant Jennings fight next, rather? And Joey Dawekjo, man, made a good account of himself. He has these type of fights where he's in close fights. He has draws. He has a draw with Jarrell Miller. He's beat Derek Rossi. He lost to Charles Martin. Yoto Pereira, a guy who was a 2012 Olympian who actually beat Dominic Brazil and beat Simon King, who is a Canadian prospect, undefeated right now. But anyways, he had a draw with him. He's been in these types of fights, close fights or draws. You know, I'd like to see even a fight with Amir Mansour. Both guys got cut. Good, close, competitive fight. Thought Mansour won the fight, which he did on the scorecards, but that was another good fight that he was in. Would like to see Joey get over the hump, man, and pick up one of these victories against one of these guys who has a bigger name than he does. He came in shape for this fight. You know, there's no brownie points. There's no moral victories. He lost the fight, but he did come in at 233. I was surprised that he got down that low. I was thinking more because he said he's going to be in the best shape of his life. He did come in. He did come in really good shape, man. 233. So you know that in training camp he bit down on that mouthpiece and he took this fight seriously. But he came up short. Jennings came in at 225. It's about what he usually comes in at, 225, 230. Although his last few fights since his well, even the loss to Ortiz, but the fights after that, he came in, he was coming in close to like 230, the high 220s, somewhere in there, but 225, so he got down in weight. But he worked that jab. That's something that I've always critiqued about him when I watch him is with an 84-inch reach, man, you would want that guy to use his jab a lot, you know what I mean? But Jennings, his mindset sometimes is to get close and, you know, bang away and just, you know, have an inside fight with you. You know, that's what got him in trouble against Ortiz. He got caught with an uppercut he didn't see coming, and he lost that fight. But since then, he has picked up some victories, man. He's beat Don Hainsworth. He's beat Daniel Martz, Akur Murlamov, and now he's beat Joey Dawekjo. So 4 quick fights since his comeback. He came back last year, August 2017, on the undercard of the undisputed fight between Crawford and Ndongo. So since then, he's put together 4 fights. I think he needs a big fight against one of these guys before the end of the year is out. Let's not go into, you know, 2019 and you're still looking for a guy that's in the top 10 of one of these sanctioning bodies. So, man, Charles Martin, just anybody, man, you name him, I think that he should get in there and fight these guys. All right. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section about the fight. If you did not get to see the fight, I will leave it in the comment section. I'll pin it in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I'm gone.